Liam, you picked a strong side to go out and win the match, and the two early goals obviously helped, but that was exactly what you've been looking for, I assume.
Yeah, I think the momentum from previous weeks, the especially obviously the games last week, the performances and the results that we had, I thought keeping the momentum was really important. Despite having had a couple of lads sick this week, so that's why we made a few more changes. But I think the tough games, I think you go into it and the expectation and the perception is that it should be a walkover, but that's never the case when you're up against there's some good players. They're well organised. It's a big game for them, so motivation-wise, they're going to be hugely up for it. So, big thing for the players, and the message was around our behaviours, our application, our attitude. And to be fair to the lads, I thought they were spot on.
There have been one or two shocks in the cup today, so and we all know from years gone by it can happen. So you can't go into these games, as you say, thinking turn up, we win.
No, that was the message beforehand. I think I haven't seen any other results. I think the biggest thing for me is behaviours. I know we've got quality in the group. It's then around making sure the focus is at the level it needs to be, the intensity is there, the discipline's there, and credit to them. They're a great group of lads. They're extremely honest. They're extremely hard working, and that's why you get the performance that we had today.
And the goal scorers. I assume it doesn't. In some ways, you don't care who scores the goals from one point of view, but when you look at it, you think, well, Dawson Devoy got on the score sheet, Connor Grant got on the score sheet, Mo Issa obviously scored as well. Will Grigg continues, his run, and so, those goal scorers, it helps them going forward when you go back into the league.
Yeah, that you'd hope so. We've also got another game on Tuesday before that, but I think for the lads, it's an element of confidence, a belief, a real healthy arrogance when you get in them areas to back yourself. And I thought, when it's not going in for you, and when you end up chasing the goal a little bit, you become a bit more apprehensive, a bit more tense in terms of when you get in attacking areas. And that was part of the message at half time: just stay relaxed, stay composed, stay calm, and if you get into them areas, it will come. Don't go and try and force it. And they did that second half. I thought the goals were moments of real quality.
Talking of quality, Mo Issa didn't score from about 11 yards, so I thought he'd have a pop from 25 odd.
I think he shot from everywhere. I don't think he wanted to pass it when he first got the ball, to be honest. I just had a joke with him there. I think he had a shot every touch before scoring a terrific goal. So it's great to have him back. He's a terrific character. He's a really big player for us. And you see that coming on. The goal meant a huge amount to him, and hopefully now he can, it'll give him that momentum, that boost, that lift to carry the form on into Tuesday and back into the league.
How tempting was it to play a more youthful side? Was that never really an option for you?
Yeah, something we discussed, something we spoke around. We've obviously got another game on Tuesday. But I think momentum's important for us at the minute, given the tough run of performances and results we had. I think to have 2 or 3 good games doesn't mean you've turned the corner and you're out of it. So I think that was one of the things we discussed, the momentum. But the pleasing thing is Dara came in, did a terrific job. Dawson obviously started with Brad being out, and again did a terrific job, and it was good to see them combine obviously for the goal as well. So I think we need the squad, we need everybody, and I think what we've started to do and we need to continue is individuals stepping up to contribute and deliver for the team.
Tenai Watson back in as well. Another weight off your mind.
Yeah, great to have T back. I think forget the lads that obviously know the way we play and are big characters, and the more experienced ones in the group. So he's worked really hard. He's again similar to my terrific character and terrific player for us. So it's great to see him back. I think his lungs are still out there. He blew up after 10 minutes, and you could see that. But it's great to have him back.
Quite a few efforts on goal as well, which I think is obviously going to be a positive for you, creating chances again. And their goalkeeper's had an outstanding game, even though he's let 6 in. Yeah,
he's made some really good saves, to be fair to him. And like you said, we got into so many dangerous areas. Even first half, we got into some really good areas, and it's just a final bit. We've actually done a lot of work on it this week, so it's good to see it transfer into the game. And I think the other important bit is goals from everywhere. I think not being dependent on one person, I think is really important for the team. We need numerous players to step up and deliver and contribute. So important that we've got that, and that was probably another pleasing thing.
I think we've spoken about him quite an awful lot this season, but Josh McEachran coming back in and playing the way he has since he's come back from injury today he just controlled the whole show.
Yeah, we all know Josh's quality. I think it's just the consistency of being able to churn out 90 minutes game after game, and it was good for him to get 90 minutes today, and his composure is outstanding. I think especially how we want to play, the timing that he supports, the quality then of his passing build up, and then even you look at some of the ones today breaking lines to go through people was terrific. So we need to move on from this, make sure that we take the momentum into Tuesday and then again next Saturday.
And another clean sheet as well. It's three in a row now, and don't think there was really a shot until very late on for Franco to have to deal with.
Yeah, I thought we did that well. That was a behavioural thing again. I thought dealing with long balls, second balls, and especially I thought the structure for our rest defence and then the counter press was really good. We didn't allow them any opportunities to get into momentum or to load it up into areas that could hurt us. So I thought, that's a massive thing. The goals and the quality, terrific. But the behaviours to work really hard to keep that clean sheet and to not allow them to get any success or momentum. I thought we controlled and managed the game really well.
And finally, what's a goal for Dawson going to mean to him?
Yeah, look, Dawson's I think that's like I said, he's got quality. He's gonna be a good player. I think the challenge is obviously to keep learning, to keep progressing, to keep working on areas that are really important because you see the pass for Dara as well. It's a terrific pass. So we know he's got the quality. It's now him backing himself a little bit and having that belief in us, allowing him to you see it when he lands on it and he drives forward. It's terrific.
2 goals in the first 12 minutes. Can't ask for a better start than that, really.
No, and I think it's quite key in terms of settling the lads, especially in games like that. I think the longer it goes on when you haven't scored, sometimes you can become a bit apprehensive. You can the tension can build. You can give them a lift, give their fans a lift. And I thought the timings of the goal, even the one that started the second half, the longer it goes on at 2-0, gives them that hope that they can get back into it. So I think the ones at the start settled us a little bit, and the ones the one at the start of the second half definitely eased us in terms of allowing us to go and play and control and relax a little bit second half.
Is it pleasing as well to have the options from the bench to come on and add more energy and running afterwards? Yeah,
we've got depth, we've got quality. It's always said it's going to take a little bit of time, and we've started to see bits of progression. We're by no means where we want to be. We've still got a lot of work to do. We're quite clear on that, but what we've got now is players improving, players understanding how we want to play. And I thought you saw that in terms of very much look like want the team to look like, and. It's on the players to step up, grab that opportunity and deliver, and we've got people doing that at the minute.
We could talk a long time about players that had a good day today, but Conor Grant came off the bench, got an assist, got 2 goals. Quite good work.
Yeah, Conor. We know Conor's got quality. Sat down with the staff and had a chat with Conor yesterday around impact and grabbing opportunity and taking responsibility. And I think you look at it today. What it does is give me a good headache. It gives me I go away with good options rather than searching a little bit like we were at the start of the year. People are now stepping up and. We have to have that competition in the group, and if we can get Conor competing with Dara, with Louis, with Nathan Holland, they're only going to get better, they're only going to improve, and it's only going to help them benefit the team. So that was a big positive.